trafficking all to different countries and all these different places with children and all this stuff. That's what we was hearing all throughout this news. But the cases that came about, I ain't heard damn child came up there, and I ain't heard nobody say that he did nothing to no children. I didn't hear them say nothing about this man done kidnap and all this stuff. I'm hearing this man spent some good money on his women, and they was all in a spat and a feud because they all wanted P. Diddy, and they wanted P. Diddy for a reason, and that reason was for the money. And a lot of people sit up here and we try to judge this case before we even get to know what's really going on in this case. And the crazy part about the whole thing is the judge looked like he going along with it too. Because if they did a mistrial and said that the information from the girl's story about the balcony that she was dangled. Then y'all went in Cassie's text messages and they was texting each other like they was plotting it. Why in the world did y'all not declare a mistrial? It's like it's too easy to declare a mistrial because y'all knew y'all would have wanted that man money. Y'all knew. Y'all knew if y'all declared a mistrial, y'all knew that this case would have been done and over with. Because y'all knew y'all wouldn't been able to get this money out this man. But it's sad to know that if y'all know this man didn't do this stuff and y'all knew that the information y'all was presenting to the United States of America, presented to us the people, was not right, and it's not fair to him, why in the world would y'all sit there and charge this man with sex trafficking, RICO? But y'all ain't not, since you been on the stand, I haven't heard y'all prove RICO. I haven't heard prove RICO, but I did hear y'all prove, now I'm not gonna lie, I did hear y'all prove that he will whoop your butt if you take his money. He will whoop your butt if you think you finna play him out his money. Now that I know for a fact that this man will do. What I'm not understanding is how everybody is sitting there acting as if they making their own judgment. They not allowing the government to prove their case. Everybody is making their own judgment about this man. We all know this man is not the perfect man. We all know this. Nobody's perfect. It's nobody out here perfect. It's nobody out here can tell me they perfect, because you're not. But you have the right to stand trial. If you have the right to stand trial, give that person a fair trial. Do not just sit there just because this man is a billionaire, you thinking you gonna scam this man out of all his money. The man made it did wrong back in the days. Prove it. Whatever y'all saying that this man did, just prove what you're saying he did. Because for you to hear so many people saying, oh, he did that to them, oh, he's just an evil monster and this, prove it. Because if it was your life, it was my life, it was anybody's life, I don't care who it is, if it was, it don't matter who life it was. If it's your mom's life on the stand, if I was a juror and I had to come in and say, hey, I got to go in. I got to go in this courtroom, and I have to go be a juror for this case. I'm not gonna treat your mom, your dad, or nobody no different than anybody who go in that courtroom fighting for their life. We're not talking about this man getting no 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. We're talking about this man whole life. And the government pushed the ratio at 99% conviction rate. That's sad, because that means to tell me that you're just basically saying when you picked him up, he was guilty. But you can't say that, because you just presented to the American people that this man has been convicted of a charge, but everything you saying in the courtroom ain't matching to the charge that you put him on the stand for. So what are we all sitting here? We listening to a case. We're listening to this case, but the case is not fair to Diddy. The case is not fair to this man. This man is on this stand fighting for his life. If this man is fighting for his life, Why do we think we have to sit back here and we are judging him? We can't judge this man. We can't judge him. We have to let him have a fair trial. No matter if he took them and they said he did the peeing all on him. If he did they that the man he sat in the corner or whatever, that does not consist of sex trafficking. That does not consist of RICO enterprise. That does not say that. That just says to us as American people, the man was a freaky man. That's what it's telling us. He's a freaky man. It's stuff you do. It's like we got our own households. Like I got my own household, you got your own house. What you do in your bedroom and what I do in my bedroom may never be the same. So how we gonna just say because this man go in his bedroom and this is what he like his woman to do, and these women y'all agreed to this. If you listen to half of them on that stand, they not they agreed to it. What their problem was, they got bitter. They got bitter because the man did not want to commit fully to them. Even in his messages to them, he was telling them, I'm in an open, I'm just open. I'm not with anybody, but I don't mind helping you. I don't mind helping you. But at least he was free. We can't say now he was free with his money now. We can't say that. We can't say that he was willing and he would give at a drop of the dime to the women now. But we just can't sit there and say now Diddy was just doing this, and this because that's what you say he did. We need to prove what you saying this man did. If this man did all this and y'all say this going back from years ago, why in the world none of you women went and told not the police? Y'all never ran to the police. Y'all never did none of this. But now y'all get in the stand and y'all boo-hoo crying, snot, tears, and boogers. But I'm trying to figure out why is y'all doing this now? Y'all only doing this because the government gave y'all full immunity. The government told y'all they wasn't gonna prosecute y'all if y'all told the truth. Y'all still got on that stand and told a lie. Them people knocking y'all statements down so bad on that stand. It's almost like this. It's like a circus when we listening to every day. It's like you learning something new, you hearing something new. But what I'm not understanding with this case is when we say he convicted, he guilty. How we gonna say he guilty? We don't know this. We wasn't there. We only can listen to the testimony they presenting to us, and the testimony they presenting to us is not what they told us throughout this whole trial. They never told us at this whole trial that we was doing this, or this. They never said one time about us about this situation. Now, one time y'all told us that, oh, this case is we presented, man, every time I turn around, I done heard two mistrials since we done heard this case. Two mistrials. The judge seemed like, to me, I'm not even gonna lie to you, the judge seemed biased to me. I'm just a little confused. If you going off facts and you going off of stuff they're presenting and the evidence that they're presenting, that judge knew that when they asked for that second mistrial, that girl was on that stand line. So I'm trying to figure out, if you knew this person was on that stand line that whole time, why you didn't declare a mistrial? You know why y'all didn't declare a mistrial? Because y'all need to have him convicted. Y'all need to prove that this man did this. Y'all need to say, okay, we need to convict him. We got to get him a conviction. No matter what we do, we got to get him convicted because we brought this case about. He go sit in jail. He got to pay to fight to do this and this. But y'all still trying to take all this man assets and stuff, which that's not right. When your prosecutor went in and he went into the courts, clerk of courts of the federal magistrate office, he knew when he was prosecuting Diddy, he knew he couldn't prosecute Diddy for the actual beating, because I think the statute of limitations went out. If I'm not mistaken, I have to look that up. But from what he charged Diddy with and what the heck he's saying Diddy did, that ain't what he proving in that courtroom. He's not proved that to me. I just feel like Diddy is gonna walk. He gonna walk, and he gonna walk on the count of y'all charged him with a charge, and everybody making their own judgment call, and it's not fair. We all as Americans got to be fair. When we put somebody on the stand and you saying that this is these people's life and their freedom at stake, be fair. Don't just sit up there because you don't like a person and you think, oh, they did it and this and this. We can't say they did that stuff. We cannot get our feelings so invested into this case and say, oh, he did it, he did it. We don't know if that man did that. We don't know if that's what the case is. I'm not finna sit there and just agree with somebody and say a person did something. And what you telling us and what we reading and what you presenting to us does not add up to nothing that man did. So I'm a little confused at how y'all come in and say that this man did this. Like tomorrow, the trial started at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock tomorrow. It's supposed to be, I think, recross on, I think, the Jane Doe witness. Boy, her story is so, that story she's up there on that stand is just so crazy. I think with her situation is she was older and he was dating women younger than her. She was watching him through the internets and everything, and she really wanted that money really bad. And the thing they were doing in the bedroom, I'm 47 years old and I ain't never heard of this stuff they're doing in the bedroom. I'm like, what? Are y'all serious? I know y'all got to be lying if y'all think that this has got to be for real. It ain't nowhere in the world some of the stuff that they was doing in that bedroom. Baby, you couldn't have paid me $1 million or $10 million to do some of the stuff they was doing. That's just not normal. It ain't nowhere in the world. And they all act like they had a brain of a pea cell, like they was blowing off a turnip truck and he dropped them 10 times before they got to their destination. Because I'm trying to figure out how y'all went along with that. It's like impossible that all y'all went along with getting peed on. All y'all went along with uh, all in the, with these all these 4 5 men taking these antibiotics, doing this and doing that. I'm a little confused now because normal people don't do this stuff. Which what they doing? Like who in the world sit up there and say they finna get pissed on? Ain't nobody in the world finna pee on me. You pee on me, you got to know I'm finna fight you because there ain't no pee going on me. The pee go in the toilet stool, not on nobody. So I'm trying to figure out how y'all sat up there for years. This ain't like y'all met this person yesterday and y'all did it yesterday, and then the next day you felt regret or remorse and you felt like they tried you or not. Y'all went years and months and days doing this stuff, and he was dropping tens of thousands on y'all. And I'm trying to figure out if P Diddy could have went to the projects anywhere and got somebody and gave them money and all this stuff. Man, y'all, these people, so I'm a little confused. I am so confused with this case. I've never seen a federal case that's getting presented to us, the people who's supposed to be, and the jurors. I don't know what's this story about the jurors. One person saying the jurors, he paid the jurors. I don't believe that man paid no jurors. That's just what they running out there saying. I don't believe that man paid no jurors. It all started when he's supposed to be looking at the jury. Then the judge say he'll take him and he won't let him. Let me tell you something. If you got a person convicted and they fighting for their life and you tell them you finna get them life in prison, it ain't no way in the world you think somebody gonna let you not be present at their own trial. It ain't nowhere in the world you think you finna sit in there and I don't get defend myself with my attorneys in the presence of that courtroom and allow you to think you finna determine my fate and I'm not present to that? No. Ain't nowhere in the world that we allow the government to do us like that. We'll allow them to do anything to us. So I tell people all the time, some stuff that the government is pulling in that courtroom is pure shenanigans. Pure shenanigans. He's right along with the government. It's almost like they need that money really, really bad. It's like they need this money really, really bad. It's almost like to the point like what's really going on? What's going on with the things that these people, because a lot of people sitting up here and they thinking they getting away with that stuff they put in that courtroom. But I really truly believe the way this case going, that man gonna walk out that courtroom. I don't care if if they say he bust all of them in the head with a brick. Y'all ain't prove y'all case. It's nothing we the people can say. You did not prove your case. You did not present the evidence of what you charged him with. So if he was to walk out that room, no matter how nobody feel about that man, they did not prove their case. Everybody y'all put him on trial, y'all put him up there, and y'all put him up there. Y'all was expecting that case to just roll right on through, and y'all was expecting everybody to anybody believe in that hype. It's no, y'all should have knew that this case was gonna be highly publicized. They should have knew, they should have had all their ducks in a row lined up, and they should have known that this man was not fin to allow them to get away with some of the stuff that people are pulling. Like how this lady get her rent paid for $10,000 a month. He's sending her 25,000 for U-Haul's furniture, and you on that stand testifying on that man. Boy, if hate wasn't real, that was showing you right there. That was the realest shit I've ever seen. I've never in my life heard somebody sitting there fighting for their freedom, looking at a life sentence and paying your rent for you and your son to live in a place when your baby daddy give you 60 something $100 a month, but you ain't take them 60 something $100 a month he gave you to go provide that little boy nowhere to stay. But this man paid for your lawyer and paid $10,000, and you on the stand testifying. Boy, that hate is real, boy. They say nothing like the cross, but the double cross, and she double crossed that man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. She double crossed that man so bad. It's even to the point where Cassie, that Burgos girl, and the other girl who on Jane Doe, all of them, those are evil liars. Those women are, and I bet you about 100% sure since they left that stand, they probably did them freak offs about 10 more times since they left that freak. They probably done did that same stuff 10, 15 more times with different men that we do not know about until they get mad again. They're going to tell on them and make something up on them, sue them, concoct up a fake lie, and they're going to sue them for their money too. Boy, I tell y'all, boy, sometimes it's almost at a point where you can't even have a relationship, and it's almost like you can't have a relationship and y'all can't be in there thinking outside the box. Like as if y'all was in a relationship and this person right here was supposed to be in a relationship with you, but this person, y'all in the room and y'all want to do this or this. It's almost like you can't trust nobody in the room. Because later on, you come back and say you sex traffic me. It's almost like these men better go, y'all, I'm a female, but I'm going to tell y'all men something. And y'all need to take heed of this P. Diddy case. And I really tell y'all need to take heed of this P. Diddy case. Because if this case right here do not show you men that this what their government is pulling on everybody. These men better know and understand when y'all in these relationships with these women, be mindful of what y'all do with these women, because P. Diddy case should set an example for all men. Baby, y'all go out here and meet these girls out here who got want to say, "Oh, let's do this. I'm freaky and this and this and this." And baby, they coming back to take y'all down. Y'all got to watch them, boy. You can't. I'm telling you, you can feed her. You can feed a horse, but you can't make them drink that water. Now, I'm telling you, these women out here are treacherous. They so treacherous, and they after money. And they after money really, really bad. So I tell any man, y'all better to open y'all eyes and listen to what y'all saying to these women. Know what you saying to these women. And baby, at how I'm looking at it, you better not text them no foolishness. You better not call them. They might record you on these phones now, because these iPhones now say, "Oh, we can record a call." Baby, when y'all heard that, y'all should took y'all iPhone and threw it across the Hillsborough River or any river y'all close by. Because ain't nowhere in the world no phone going to tell you that they're going to record a conversation. I don't even want you to call me off your phone, baby. Because at that point, I think y'all all in cahoots on me. So I tell anybody who's sitting there as a man, it could be a woman too. I ain't even gonna just say a man, it could be a woman too. You gotta be mindful of who you lay down with, and you gotta be mindful of who you help. Because at this point, how you see how this man has sat there and these women for years and years, he's benefit all of them for years and years. And what really got me is this last one, Jane Doe. She really got me with this foolishness she on. She got me so bad. I'm like, what? It ain't nowhere in the world Jane Doe sat on that stand and said this man still paying her rent. Ain't no way. There's no way. And he paying for you and your son, and he didn't cut you off. It's no way. Mm-mm. Boy, that's an evil lady, baby. And she's a very, very evil lady. I don't know what's going on in her head, but it ain't normal. And if you think about it, I would almost think that if P. Diddy was to go on that stand and say, "Look, I was intoxicated. I don't know what I was doing." What they gonna say? That drugs impaired him. The man didn't know what he was doing. Where y'all getting Rico sex trafficking from? Because at this point, y'all ain't proved none of the stuff y'all charged them with, and y'all the United Federal government, and y'all ain't proved y'all case. Baby, go ahead. I believe they got about 2 more witnesses or 3 more witnesses that come out there with that foolishness. And I promise y'all, no matter whether we want him to go to jail, no matter what people's opinion of him going to jail or free, but even if they say we was to hear the day of tomorrow, this man did this, and this. Y'all made so many mistakes in this case. It's almost like by the time this man go back into his cell and go back to his cell block, sit in that cell block. By the time he go back in there, a year gonna pass, y'all. This man gonna be walking out of them people's prison, and he gonna be walking out free as a whistle. And all the people who told him, you can't go back in the man's face. You done sat your ass up there and talked about the damn man on the stand and lied on the man. Half of the stuff. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now Cassie, if you sat there and you went in there and you made a case against that man and you went and sued that man for them 20 or 30, whatever they made it gave you, Cassie, and that man had insurance with his company, whatever you made a sue that man for, Cassie, you better hope it ain't an insurance company, because if what I'm hearing that they said your text message to that girl you said that was on that balcony, Cassie, and that civil lawsuit and that federal case which y'all was on that stand lying on, Cassie, is almost like, baby, you done had your baby and look like your love, you gonna have to get that money back and go to jail too, because that'd be like you defrauded them. You only got who get $40 million almost for getting their butt whooped. Nobody in the United States of America got no $40 million. Whoop me, whoop me, beat me, throw me against the wall. I don't care. Drag me like you drug her in that baby. Slide me all across that floor for 40 million. You can do it 2 times, and I promise you, I'ma let you whoop me. I ain't even gonna fight back. I'ma let you whoop my eight all up and through that motherfucker. I don't give a damn. Drag me all up them stairs. Drag me all behind them stairs. Kick me. Bust me all in my back. Man, I mean, throw me against the wall. Have me around here laying on the floor leaking. I don't give a fuck for $40 million. Now, that's worth getting $40 million for. But all that other stuff, oh, I'm not finna let you take my self pride, dignity away from me, my morals. Oh no, I'm not finna let you do that. I'm 47 years old. I ain't letting that man try me like that. In 47 years, I'm about to be 48 years old, and you think I'm finna let you play with me like that? Man, come on, ladies. Don't be so naive and so dumb because you feel like, let me tell you something, because you feel like that you with a man that you have to do this. Y'all ladies ain't none of y'all grown, and y'all all knew. Y'all ain't no kids. Y'all knew what y'all was doing. Come on, be for real. One thing y'all need to do is at the end of the day take accountability for the things y'all did. Y'all know y'all was dead wrong for the stuff y'all pulled on that man. Y'all ain't no Y'all ain't no saints, and y'all ain't no peachy little girls now. Y'all know what y'all was doing before y'all met P. Diddy. You know what y'all was going to be doing when y'all left P. Diddy. But ain't no way in the world y'all going to sit up there and you for almost 10 years, you taking antibiotics and one, I heard a story where somebody said he would kidnap them. Man, come on, man. Ain't nobody in the right mind. And I know if I was a juror that believe you was kidnapping, you never reported it. And this a man, a billionaire, you never reported it. Cause if you would have reported that off the ripper, baby, you would have got paid. You would have got paid. He would have been in jail. And come on, mama, I don't even believe your story. I don't believe he kidnapped you and gave you no lunchable and you couldn't eat the candy out of it. Now, come on now. Come on now. Ain't no way you came up with that story. There's no way you came up with that story. Then I hear the story about Cassie mama and daddy supposed to wire P. Diddy $20,000. But what y'all don't understand is they could go in that courtroom. That's just like you can go in that courtroom, or I could go in that courtroom and say, "Oh yeah, I had to take a loan out on my house because I had to pay him back his money because he told us he was gonna release this sex tape about my daughter." That man ain't bit told them people that shit. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. I don't, because baby, that's just like what they call that, extortion. Baby, them people was supposed to call the police on him and say he extorting them. Come on, y'all. Listen to the stories they telling us. It's not adding up. None of it's making sense. And I'm telling you, it's not making sense. If you listen to the story, they could have borrowed this money from this man. Their house might have been going in foreclosure. They might have been taking out a home improvement. They couldn't get the loan, and he gave it to them. And they may have been repaying it back. I'm just trying to figure out what in the world y'all got going on. Like, it's not making no sense. Make it make sense. And then I try to tell people, you gonna have your own opinion. Everybody on here ain't gonna know. Everybody in here gonna have the same opinion. We all don't have the same opinion. We all don't think the same. We all don't, we all don't do all the things that everybody want us to think. Oh, we got to go by what somebody say. We don't have to go by shit. We don't got to go by a motherfucking thing. We go by what we know. Common motherfucking sense. Common sense telling me every fucking thing I heard on that goddamn stand is bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Like, Cassie, yeah, you got your ass whooped. And I hate to say it, I don't condone no man whooping no woman ass. And I don't condone no woman is him putting his hands on Cassie. But Cassie, if you sat there and you took that money out that bag, you knew that man was coming down them stairs. Then you left that hotel 2 hours later from somebody you say brutally beat you, and you put that tape out. You only put that tape out for sympathy. You put that tape out for sympathy because you knew you was going on that stand all alone, and you knew you was telling on that man. You knew this. It ain't no you didn't know. Baby girl, you knew. You knew exactly what you was doing. You knew exactly what was going down. You was the first one. You probably popped it off. You and your husband allegedly popped it off and said, let's go get this money. We need money. And you should have had money. All this stuff you did with this man, you should have had money. All this whole case revolves around money. Everything about this case, it smells money. At the end of the day, if they convict that man, they want to take this man assets. They want to take every goddamn thing. And they're not giving the victims that money. If you believe that, call them when they convict him, and you call and see if that money went to the victims. None of it going to the victims. They all going to the United States of America, and the United States of America gonna put it in their pocket. The state of New York. That's where that money going. That money ain't going to none of them victims, baby. If you didn't sue him individually and you thought you was finna get that money, you're a fool. Because, baby, you not getting that money. Once the United States of America get that money, you're not getting that money, baby. I'm sorry. They're going to say the money was going for court costs and all that. That's the first thing they're going to holler when that man paid $10 million. $10 million for them lawyers to represent him. If you pay $10 million, every one of them lawyers better be in there, which they doing a good job. I ain't gonna lie, they doing a good job. Cause boy, I thought when that case first started, I really was like, okay, we finna see how many children come on this stand. We finna see what the heck is really going on. Man, that stuff they put in that media and how they surround that man's house and all that, it was a shame. It was all a sham. It was all a sham. It was all a sham. It's oh my God. Okay, we all understand now. Y'all wanted to let everybody know P. Diddy was bisexual or gay, whatever it may have been. Y'all want to say that this what he was, bisexual or gay. Okay, we all know that. Then y'all say the man was y'all literally just try to embarrass that man saying baby oil, Tootsie Roll, and all that stuff. It's to the point where it's like, come on, what is this case about? Just humiliating the man? Like, okay, if he was gay, he's gay. What the hell we can do about it? We can't do a damn thing about that motherfucking man gay. We can't do shit about him being gay. That's what he like. He wants somebody going there. He want to stand in the corner and he want to play with his nipples. He want to dress up like she woman and put a wig on. Ain't shit we can do. Because whether we want to believe it or not, that man shut his goddamn door once he get unconvicted. Because y'all dumbasses sat there and charged the man wrong. So, bitch, guess what? If he get free, I can't be mad he went walk free. Because guess what? It's not our fault, y'all. Your prosecutor just as dumb as a motherfucker. How about that? The prosecutor so goddamn dumb, he charging him with shit you ain't even proven in that courtroom. Make that shit make sense. It's almost confusing to me how in the world y'all supposed to be so intelligent and smart people. It's the government is full of, how I say, poop. Full of poop to the point that it's just like, believe they feel like they got a 99 conviction rate, y'all. They feel like that y'all gonna believe them and convict him anyway. That's what they hoping. They hoping that them jurors go back in that back and find that man guilty. But I'm gonna tell you something. They're gonna get them jurors back there in that back and they gonna fool them, baby. I'm telling you, them jurors gonna go back in that back and say, nope, I don't believe you. I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't believe nothing you got to say. I believe you just a liar. I just believe that you're not telling the truth. I really truly believe that's what the jury gonna say. I promise you, I believe the jury gonna come back and find that man not guilty of the RICO, not guilty of the sex trafficking. And if they try to say he guilty of the sex trafficking, and I promise y'all, y'all ain't they ain't prove sex trafficking. They proved that man was in relationships with all them women, and all y'all was going in there. And it's so crazy because y'all say he's sex trafficking, but you got Cassie calling the people, meeting up with them. You got motherfucking the other girl going all on Craigslist or wherever they're finding these old freaks at. Y'all got these people going on all these different places. Y'all ain't got people down there looking up no damn shit. Y'all ain't got him on no goddamn computer going on there getting it. Y'all, but they was paying with their cards and talking about he's used my credit card to go get the drugs. How the fuck a millionaire? You that damn dumb and wacky. A billionaire use your freaking card to go to the goddamn to get some goddamn drugs. I ain't never heard no shit like that in my life. Cause ain't damn billionaire gonna come around me, and I know I ain't nowhere near. I'm just as broke as a cowboy with no shoes on. You think I'm finna sit there and go and tell you let you use my card? Bitch, you smoking drugs. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. You smoking on a long piece of whistle sticker, baby, because ain't no way in the world I'm finna let y'all sit up there and use my card and you a billionaire. Okay, billionaire, you wait on it. If you think I'm finna sit up there and let you use my debit card and you can go by any bank in the world and tell them people to give you 50, $60,000 like it's nothing. You walk around with black cards. You think you finna use my card? Okay, if you think you finna use my card, I'm gonna need you to stop all that smoking now. I'm telling you, cause it ain't gonna be, you ain't smoking on this purse over here like that. How the hell I'm gonna let a billionaire use my card? No, baby, go send me 50,000. It's easy for you, cause it damn sure ain't easy for me to get somebody doing drugs and then you pay them back. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. I had um. Thank you. Um. Okay. So back to PD. Like, okay. So, what everybody thinking about this trial tomorrow? About 1 o'clock. It starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Do for real. Anybody opinion? Who thinks he's gonna be? It's gonna miss trial, or the jury gonna come back and find him not guilty? I really truly believe that jury gonna come back and the government gonna be counting on them people to come back because they think they got a 99% conviction rate. I really truly believe the government is banking on they gonna come out and say he guilty. I really truly believe that, but I'm not gonna call it, but I really believe that's what the government thinking. They proving their case. It's not. It ain't no prove no case. I'm sorry. I ain't saying the man innocent, and I ain't saying the man guilty. But for the charges you got him in there on and the stuff they saying he did, it's not adding up. Ain't none of it adding up, baby. I mean, not now piece of adding up. I don't even understand. I don't even understand where the people even getting away with this. I don't even understand how the judge is not called this mistrial. You see the evidence right there. You trying to make every excuse in the world to not mistrial this case, and I'm not understanding you. Even the judge, like he in on it. It's confusing to me. Like, Your Honor, I know this lady was lying. The government presented you the facts that this man was out of town, and then this lady said she was there. Yeah, Man, the judge, I like make me think the judge down with the bull. Like the judge said, no, we got to convict him. We need this money for the state of New York. I really truly believe that's what they trying to get that money. They want that money. If y'all tried all them people in them states and y'all convicting all them people and y'all putting all kind of stunts on them people, I never, ever, I wouldn't even stump my toe wrong in the state of New York. Cause baby, I wanna beat me somebody up in there thinking you finna play with my freedom. Ain't no way you finna play with my freedom like that. I'm sorry, but not my freedom. And then they sitting in there like it's like they don't understand. Y'all understand the government is playing a dirty game. They playing a dirty game on that case. And I hope it all. I'm not saying that I hope the case doesn't. How do I say it? I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't think what some of the stuff P Diddy is did was wrong because a lot of the stuff may have been wrong. Like whooping Cassie, I don't condone no man hitting on a woman. Yes, he was wrong for that, but y'all didn't charge him for aggravated assault. Y'all didn't do that. Y'all didn't charge that man for aggravated assault. Y'all didn't say now time his charge with aggravated assault. So why didn't y'all charge him with aggravated assault? You know why you didn't charge with aggravated assault? Because I don't think y'all could have charged the man with aggravated assault. I don't even think you could have charged that man with. I know you. From what I'm, you couldn't have charged him with Rico because I thought Rico. I'm gonna look that up because I could have swore Rico was had to be a enterprise. I thought a whole entity of more than one person. I really thought that's what Rico meant. I think it had to be a party of some people. I didn't think there had to be no one person. I know. I don't think that's what Rico is. And sex trafficking. I don't think. What's make sure? Because they couldn't have been talking about none of them women that went on that stand. Because ain't now one of them was sex trafficking. All of them was willing participants. From the testimony on down to everything they said, then they decide, oh, he ain't treat me right. He's going over there with her. He's going over there. He's not doing me right. Come on, lady. Be for real. I'm 47 years old. And I know a man gonna tell me, oh, you gonna go do this, you gonna go stand in the room and then you ain't finna, I'm not finna do that. That's not going down with me. I'm not finna let you play with me like that. I'm not finna sit over there and go in no, you finna go in the corner and a man come in the room and y'all think y'all finna tag team me. Baby, that would have been a no from the jump. You ain't even had to finish your sentence. When it sounded like you would have been saying that to me, I would have told you, you got me effed up. You got me effed up. You got my mama effed up. And you got your damn mama effed up if you think I'm going to let you play me like that. You think I'm going to let a man beat me out of my morals, beat me out of my self-dignity and respect? You think I'm finna let you, man, I wish you would think I'm finna sit there and all these people they having sex with and y'all ain't even using condoms. And I'm hearing y'all taking the, oh child, I'm trying to figure out what the is y'all insides okay? Did y'all go to the doctor and get a full workup on y'all self? Cause I don't think none of y'all know what y'all motherfucking health status is. Cause child, ain't no motherfucking way in the world no man finna tell me and I'm breaking out with souls in my mouth. Bitch, I would have been breaking on somebody's ass by my mouth. I wouldn't even first sat there and let nobody play with me like that. Ain't nowhere in the world I would let nobody fool with me in the bedroom like that and taking antibiotics. Just you out your mind. The first sign of antibiotics was the first time you to. It's the first time you to go. First, you found that something was wrong with you, bitch. I would have went and told, oh, hold on, I'm finna prosecute you or I'm finna fuck you up. One of the two. Which one is gonna be? But it damn sure wouldn't have been going back. I wouldn't have went back to nobody and they done me dirty like that. Is you out your damn mind? Ain't nowhere no women. And then they all on there. They know about each other. They was still sleeping with this man. Well, and I'm just gonna say they was sleeping with escorts. They was sleeping with these people talking about some freak off and talking about put your legs behind your back and going. I know they done took so many plan B's. What you should have took was plan A. A was to put a condom on. A was, I mean, and point zero was to never even did it. How about that? Come on now, y'all. These women acting slow as a box of rocks. I'm confused. I'm almost like, is these grown women on this? These can't be grown women with mindsets of grown women. These got to be grown women with brain cells of a 2 year old. I promise you, because ain't nowhere in the world you gonna tell me these women out here had brain cells of. It's no way. It's nowhere in the world. Y'all told me y'all got a brain cell of child. If y'all told me y'all had a brain cell of a fifth grade, I'd be like, I'm gonna give you a kindergartner. Cause ain't no damn way now one of them got on that stand and told the lies they told. And then they was going behind each other friends. Well, what kind of boy, the things money makes some people do, oh, it's almost like confusing, baby. Money make these women on that Diddy trial do the stuff they did. Y'all all was willing participants. I'm sorry. Y'all seen that man was a billionaire. All y'all wanted that money. And nobody can tell me, not now one of them females on that stand can tell me they was not no willing participant. All them women on that stand was willing participants from their own out their own mouth. They said it themselves. They was all 100% participants. They all what it was all about was money. They all was so that's gonna tell you, boy, you some greedy women out here. Well, I'm gonna say greedy and they some evil. Cause when they don't get it the way they want it, they gonna lie on you. They gonna tell on you. They gonna do it all. You see what she did? Man paying her rent, and she said the man sitting there paying your rent for you and your son. And you understand, testifying for him. Boy, I had to pray for you, girl. I'm gonna say a prayer for you, cause baby, you is the what you call, boy, you slower than a box of rocks. Ain't nowhere in the world this man on the stand and you paid your bills and you up there telling on that man. Come on, man. Make this stuff make sense. Confused. I'm confused that it's going this far on the stand. I'm confused at how this case ain't been thrown out by now because too many lies been told on the stand already. And it's not even the charges that the man is in there on. Come on, y'all had us up here. Y'all had the American people hyped. Y'all had us thinking it was some children finna come all out the back and they from different countries and they telling their stories and y'all had us really believing that crap. Boy, I never listen to the news media again. Never. And then none of the news can tell me or be the truth again in my life. Cause baby, I got to see. I gotta see it with my own two eyes, baby. You gotta go in there. You gotta put that on the stand and show me, cause baby, and prove what you saying. You saying on these people. Cause at this point, if the government is getting away with this, it could be me, you, any one of your family members. They will pull that crap on. Telling y'all, we can't judge Diddy. We can't convict Diddy. We cannot do that. We have to listen to what is being presented to us. And from what they presented to us, it's not what he is charged with. I'm sorry. I know y'all want to prove y'all case, and I know y'all want us to believe that what y'all saying is what y'all saying, but baby, the government is not proving RICO. Government is not proving sex trafficking. They're not proving that. I'm not seeing it. I'm not hearing it. Only thing I'm hearing is a bunch of women on there is mad because they can't get no more money, and they can't get no more money. The man is in jail, and the man's still in jail paying bills. Baby, go ahead. I couldn't trust now one of them women if you couldn't even be my friend. Cause if you turn your head, baby, they sleeping with your man. You turn your head and you look around, baby, they got your man and gone, baby. Cause they coming to pull some tricks of the trade out on y'all. Man, them women on that stand is no good. No good. No good. They're not good for nobody. I'm telling you. I don't see them in the next 5 or 10 years. They're going to be all slept through. Men don't want them. Told them so many lies they don't even know which way to come backwards or forwards. Can't believe them. They're freaking fucking liars. Got on that stand and said they swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and told a fucking lie. Sat right on that stand and was lying their ass off. And they showed they had text messages with Cassie and the girl. Come on, man. Get the hell out of here. Throw that case all the way out the garbage can. Because at this point, y'all ain't being fair to that man. Y'all know them girls was in that line. Y'all not being fair to that man at all. Get the hell out of here with this. And I hope tomorrow they don't come here tomorrow. Oh, Diddy pay the witness. Now, the last couple of days, y'all didn't hear the judge nothing tomorrow. Oh, you can't look at the jury. Now, tomorrow they're going to say he paid the witness. I don't believe that man paid no witness, no fathers that witness sitting on that stand. I don't believe that. I just believe y'all know y'all blowing y'all case. And y'all need that juror off that case. And y'all need to put another one into place thinking that that other jury y'all going to put in there, is going to be on y'all side. And that jury going to be the one that fool y'all. I'm telling you, that man gonna walk. He gonna walk and they gonna walk him right on out of there. He gonna walk himself right on out of there. And y'all think he was in there doing that Diddy pop bitch with that Ciroc or whatever that shit he had in his hand. That bitch gonna be drinking so bad that day when he get out, bitch. And it's so crazy when he get out, he gonna go then he gonna go dye that motherfucking hair black again on y'all. On our ass, bitch. He gonna have our ass. He gonna be on that Diddy bopping all on the motherfucker, talking cash shit to everybody. I'm telling you. And I don't doubt Donald Trump won't pardon. And that's on God. I don't believe the president not gonna pardon him. I believe he gonna pardon him. Even if he was to get convicted, I believe he gonna pardon him. It's so funny because it's like, what's the use of convicting the person when you got the president gonna come in there and pardon you? What you wasted all the taxpayers' money for? Y'all think we don't need that money for these these services for these children and the people? Man, come on, man. Y'all taking out a different. Come on, man. They don't care. The governments don't care about us. The only thing they worried about is taking their money because they ain't gonna give them to the victims. They're not going to put it back into society for us. They all going to pocket them $1 billion, baby. They're going to pocket that man money like it was yesterday. And the victims, y'all go sit y'all ass down and go suffer the consequences because the government ain't going to give y'all none of that money that they trying to seize. And I promise you that because I'm telling you, after they convict, they call the clerk of courts of the state of New York and ask them, could you tell me how much the victims got out of the money? Oh, the victims was never going to be rewarded any of the money. That's what we going to hear. Victims ain't getting none of that damn money. It's sad to know that we all sit up here. We rely on the government to give us a fair day in trial. This court system is nothing fair about this court system. I hate to say it to many people. The court system's not fair to us. It's not fair at all because if you think about it, we the people, our voices sometimes don't even count. You see all immigrations deporting all these people and come on, man, this stuff is not fair to us. It's just all built up on, man, they do what they want to do in that court system. They want to convict you. You've been convicted from the moment they arrest you. It is what it is. So we got to believe what we want to believe. If you don't want to believe it, we don't want to believe it. But I'm telling you, the system is not set up to be fair in this case because if it was, there were 2 mistrials declared. 2. And not now one of them was granted. And they had proof that the girl was in that line saying she was dangled. Got proof that her and Cassie was on the phone plotting it. Cassie, your lawsuit said that you had did this and this. And Cassie, what the hell? Cassie, let me find out you set all this stuff up in motion. Let me find out you was the culprit to this whole case. And then got that man money. Get that man back his money. Yeah, you got your butt whooped. Yes, you did. You weren't entitled to no $40 million. I don't know who you thought you was. You 40 million and sat up there a lot. Take her to jail. Take the other lady to jail. Take them all who sat on that stand and lied. Ain't no way in the world, Kid Cudi, you got on there and said that this man this and this and the camera didn't show no man fingerprints on your camera. Man, come on. This gotta be stopped. It's got to be stopped, y'all. I promise y'all. They sitting in that goddamn courtroom line so bad. Ooh, I ain't never seen a bunch of groupies. Them was his groupies. Told y'all that man should have went to the projects and got him some old cheap old girls down there. I promise them would have been his lifelong buddies for years and years and years. He would have never had to worry about going in that courtroom dealing with the things he done dealt with. Cause baby, them things he was sleeping with, them was his little devils, baby. They wanted that money real bad. Them women wanted that money, and I would have thought that uh, Diddy would have had a little bit more sense when he seen Jane Doe, baby daddy, and she said the allegation she said about him. That was stone cutthroat right then, baby. That would throw me in my head. I gotta get the hell away from you. You is tripping. You saying some hell of a shit out your mouth. Ain't no damn way I'm finna sit around you. You accuse this man of some shit, and now you in the courtroom talking about I did the shit. Oh hell no. Ain't no motherfucking way. You set your ass up there. P did. I don't know if you was high. I don't know if you was drunk. I don't know what you was on. But somebody need to give you a can of whoop ass. Cause there ain't no goddamn way in the world you sat up there and let your people play you like that and you a billionaire. You supposed to have the world's team around you. Oh, that right there is no good. Oh, listen to the stuff they're saying. Oh, I think you need to stay away from that one, child. Please, P Diddy, you had to be stoned. It's no way in the world P Diddy can't tell me he was stoned. P Diddy, I promise you, these women out here in these local projects would have child would have dressed up in a Barney costumes if you would have asked them. And you sitting over there with these women, and these women up here straight telling you F you. And in the courtroom line on you. I know, in a sense, I say, well, I'm going to say it like this. The man probably was a good man somewhere down his life. He probably was a good man. He probably is a giving man too, because from the amount of money I done seen, he paid one of the ladies $150,000, and that's just one. They ain't saying about all the other women he done dated. This man spent hundreds and thousands of dollars on all the women. So in the sense of like helping, we can't say now, we can't lie now on the man. The man will give. He will help his women, but he helped them, but them some backstabbing ass motherfuckers, ain't them? Shit. It's almost like, damn if you do it, damn if you don't. If you help the hoe, you don't help her, the bitch still gonna stab you in your goddamn back. I'm trying to tell you. That's why I try to tell you, boy. You gotta be mindful of the company you keep out here, cause baby, if you ain't mindful of the company you keep, they gonna get you. They gonna get you. If they don't do nothing else, they gonna get you, baby. I promise you, they gonna get you. They gonna get you real bad. That's why I tell everybody, P Diddy, you made poor decisions. I put it as poor decisions. You went to the wrong women. I don't know if he had those exotic fantasies and that's what he liked to do. I don't understand why he didn't just that would have been just something he did and by himself. Like he could have called them. It called the escort and said, "I'd like to date you tonight," and they in and baby, you the escorts ain't even the ones that told on you. It was the women right up under you. Oh, they wanted that money, baby. I'm sorry, P. Diddy, you weren't giving them enough, baby. They wanted to live the motherfucking good life. They wanted to motherfucking go parade all over. They wanted to go Turks and Caicos and Dubai, and they wanted to go to all these different places. They ain't want. They ain't want to fuck with you, P. Diddy. They wanted your goddamn money, and that's on God. They want that money so damn bad. Them motherfuckers was doing all kind of shit. Who the hell? The hell that a bitch pee on them? Child. Ain't nowhere in the world I'ma let you piss on me. Piss on me and spit on me. It's like it's time to fight. There ain't nowhere in the world. It's just, this case is getting crazier and crazier by the day. But I just tell everybody, it's very interesting. It's very funny. It's just, it's funny to see the people on the stand, and they just getting caught up in all their lies. Get just lying just to tell a damn lie. It's almost like, damn, y'all funny as fuck to me. And it's crazy because you can hear them on there saying, "Oh, his mother did this." And why y'all saying that lady did that stuff? Did they bring a case against that old ass lady? No. Did they come in there and bring a case against? Well, I ain't seen. They said all on the news. They were saying he did all this and did all this to all these people. I ain't seen none of them people on the stand. Where the tapes? Where is the tapes with them sexing? Where is the tapes that y'all say y'all got out his house with all this sex trafficking, all these minors? Where them tapes at? Where y'all? It's been 20 some days on that damn trial, and I ain't seen damn goddamn tape been presented. What the fuck y'all took out that goddamn house? What the hell, when y'all raided his house, what the hell did y'all take out that goddamn house? Because it damn sure wasn't no goddamn tapes. I ain't seen them bitch in the courtroom yet said something about a goddamn tape. And it's 21 days into that motherfucking trial. Well, goddamn, how many motherfucking days is gonna be? 8 months? Ain't no way. It's no way. It's no way. I don't believe them. But they, oh, wonder what did they take out that raid? I wonder, can I look up in the New York State? Oh, well, he got charged federal, so we wouldn't even know what they took out of the house as to evidence, unless somebody who lived in that state or was there in that state go to the clerk of court there and would ask for they can ask for a transcript of the case now, or they can ask for the actual discovery or printout of the case. But you just can't you have to go down there and show your ID to get that. But I wonder, what did they really do? What did they really take out that damn house? Because I really don't believe they never got no goddamn tapes out that house. I believe them motherfuckers was lying to us the whole goddamn time. Done ran up in that man. And you know what's crazy too? Because that day when they had ran up in that man's house and raided that house, and they had supposed to have got all them tapes and stuff out of that house. You know what's almost like kind of crazy to me is they didn't arrest P. Diddy that day. P. Diddy was walking outside and talking and pacing back and forth. P. Diddy didn't get arrested that day, so I don't think they had nothing out that damn house. I promise you, I don't think they took nothing out that damn house. I promise you. Because ain't no way P. Diddy done sat there and he done went in there, and y'all mean to tell me y'all ain't arrest him that day? That's when we should have knew it was some bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Because I don't believe they had nothing on that damn man if they paid us. I promise you I don't believe they had nothing on that man. I think they fooled us. I think they wanted us to believe, okay, we got something out the house. I don't believe they never took nothing out that damn house. I promise you I don't believe they took nothing out the house. I think it was all a lie. Trying to fool us. Well, okay, I'm going to let everybody go to bed because I'm getting tired. And I'm going to resume back tomorrow at 1 o'clock when they go back to court. And I'm going to come back. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.